Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Just a short commercial of what to expect. Welcome to the live stream tonight. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live from the fish room. And I'm going to go up in chat and say hello to everybody. And I see something that's urgent, so I will be addressing that. I want to say hi to Raphael, Animal Instincts 205. I want to say hi to Mark at Big Easy Support Group. I want to say hi to Too Cooley for Schooly. I want to say hi to Bunny Viper Aquatics. I want to say hi to Chew. I want to say hi to Dan Slee. Kisses for everybody. I want to say hi to Class Box Swimmers, Mark Sturlson, Monster Fish Gal Lori, and Sketty Nona, Saints Dust Aquariums, Skull Aquatics, and Susan for SLC Aquatics. Mwah. The issue that I want to address happens to be something that Sketty Nona posted. And Mark says, I'm so glad someone is streaming. I really need the distraction from the blues. Well, I hope I don't add too many blues for you tonight, but I'm here to give you a great big smile and a hug. Sketty Nona said that her kitty went missing. And love and prayers that your kitty will come home. Want to say hi. Saints Dust says, I've been waiting all day for my phone to say someone was live. Well, you could have hollered at me through a message and I would have come on earlier. We can stay here a couple hours if you want to. And I want to say thanks to the FishFam Christmas group who has been doing these cute little videos for us to share with everyone. It does start December the 18th and go through January the 1st. And there is, if you go to Fishfam.link, you can find a spreadsheet of all of the channels that will be participating, allowing Santa Claus to come and pop in on the live streams and give away gifts. And I believe the spreadsheet even has the gifts that will be given away. And I'm not going to say what I will be giving away because I think it's 2 gift cards. There's a $50 gift card. I said I wasn't going to say it. To KG Tropicals, I do believe. And some shrimp form or something, and some plushies. So there'll be 3 gifts given away on my channel when Santa shows up. We're not allowed to tell you when he will be showing up. You'll just have to stay tuned to my channel if you'd like to participate. Everybody greeting one another. And let me get back down to the bottom of the chat. Mark says, dearest Bunny, thank you. I've read your email and been on the verge of tears ever since. I don't know why, but our love and prayers always go out to the Fish Fam, and what you're going through, we're going through with you. So, keep us posted. Let us know what's going on if you want to. Keep it as private as you want and make it as public as you want. Merry Fishmas, FishFam Christmas, Bunny says. And today has been a slow one for sure. All right. Weird weather, overcast skies. I want to say hi to Melvin at Legacy Explorer Aqua. Hello, Melvin, and welcome to the live stream. So let's see. Craig is back. Hey, Craig. I'm going to be switching the camera over to the 40-gallon. I did a special live stream last Thursday, members only. And Dan Slee was there with me, and Dina at Everything Aquatics came in for a few minutes. It was about an hour and 20 minutes, and I actually did work on the 40-gallon live, and we discussed some things that was going on and what will be going on. And I don't have my floor lamp in here tonight to actually give you a really good shot of the aquarium, but I have added 10 albino bristlenose plecos. They are fry, and there are 3 corydoras. The corydoras, the tank upstairs has parasites in it. I'm losing the male guppies that are in it, and I do have some quad flakes from Everything Aquatic that I'm going to start giving that aquarium. I'm going to do some substrate vacuuming, and I'm going to remove some of the plants and put them in a dip, and I'm going to add them to the 40-gallon. Dan says it was a fun stream, Susan. 40-gallon breeder coming along nicely. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Dan. Sorry for the downer. I shared some of my inner demons with the best friend a person, a man could ever ask for. Well, God bless you, Mark. Nathan Hovey's in the house. Hey, Nathan, you're new to my channel. Thank you for coming by and being with us tonight. Ew, one of my dogs had roundworms, so all dogs are being treated. Yep, I would too. Same as for our aquariums. You start seeing parasites and worms and fish dying because of parasites. Everybody gets treated. Red Laser's in the house. Welcome, Red Laser. Okay, I'm going to run my video one more time. Anybody doesn't know anything about the FishFam Christmas, you can go to FishFam.link and find out all you want about the FishFam Christmas. And that's a little video that the FishFam Christmas guys put together for each channel that will be participating. I think there's 46 channels that will be participating. I hung out with them for an hour and a half on last Friday, and we did spinning the wheel for gifts for each channel, and that's why it took so long. Got sidetracked here and there, and you know how it happens. So anyway, I'm excited. I will be participating, and Santa Claus will be showing up sometime on my channel, and we will be doing a giveaway. to those that participate in the chat, and it probably will be put on subscriber only chat. So just be prepared. If you're not subscribed to Susan for SLC Aquatics, go ahead and subscribe and be a part of the fun. It's been a lot of wonderful donations given so that we can bless the Fish Fam community. I want to say hi to Vinoski's Fish Kodo. Hello, Vinoski. Welcome to the live stream. Nathan says, I am new. Thank you for making videos for us fish nerds. LOL. You're welcome. Been doing this for 8 years now, guys. And some of my stuff is live streams. Pretty boring, but you'll get some nuggets out of it from here and there. And there are some species and training and educational videos. There's shorts. There's members only. You can join Susan for SLC Aquatics YouTube channel membership. There's a join button for non-iPhone people. And if any of the mods want to share the link to join, to be a member, there are 2 levels. There is a fry level for $1.99 a month and a juvenile level for $3.99 a month. And that is US currency, but it does convert over from other countries. And you can join and leave at any time. There are perks every once in a while, members only videos, members streams. If you give me your mailing address within the United States, I can send little stickers and magnets to you from time to time if you want some SLC Aquatics merch in your fish room. Nona, it cost almost $100 for 1 dog. I can't take 7 more dogs in. Buying fenbendazole at about $12 per dog. DIY. God bless you, Bunny. Where there's a will, there's a way. Silver Creek Aquatics is in the house. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Hi, yes, Susan. Howdy. Liquid Rock Aquatics is also in the house. Susan, do you think in your first 2 years of being able to stream, did you get more watch hours from lives or videos? From videos at the time. It took me a while to get off the ground in live streaming. There was an elite group. We called ourselves the bucket. Oh boy, what do we call ourselves? We were still doing water change, so we were doing bucket water changes. So we were the crew. There was about 10 of us, 15 of us that was hanging out with each other. And then my channel began to grow. And your channel grows with your participation with other big channels. That's the only way I can say. You participate in other YouTube channels, live streams that have large following, put out content. People said they came by to see me because I had a calming effect. They like to listen to the sound of my voice. They like looking at my cute little face. And the community nicknamed me the hashtag FishFam Mom many, many years ago. Kind of my mothering instinct and how I have a zero tolerance for drama. And if you're going to try to bring drama my way, just don't even try. Just don't waste your time. Go somewhere else and do it. Red Laser said someone's gifting memberships again. Dan Slee is gifting memberships. So everybody that he has gifted will receive free memberships for a month, and they will renew as you renew them or as someone else gifts you another membership. That's how it works, I do believe. Where are you getting the fabendazole? And Lori says links for the FishFam.link, SLC Aquatics. And yes, Matt also links my blog on the FishFam links, because the community has given and donated and written articles that they have shared with us in our bi-monthly FishFam community newsletter that I put out. I did not put one out in October because my schedule was busy. I didn't get any articles donated from the community, and I was going to do one this year. So there probably will be one in January. So Dina is in the house, Everything Aquatics. Hey, Dina, welcome to the live stream, sweetheart. Bunny says, be right back. And Nathan says, I still use 5-gallon buckets to do water changes on my 6 tanks. And I have 2 55s, 2 20s, and 2 10s. Yeah, we were the bucket brigade crew or whatever. And yes, I still at times, I use my Python, my 50-foot Python and gravel vac. And I also still use 5-gallon buckets and even a 2-gallon bucket from time to time. I use the buckets a lot of times to drain water into the buckets so that I can wash out the filter media, and then I just dump it down the toilet. All right, I'm going to get ready to switch it over to the 40-gallon breeder. So hold on while I switch cameras. Still going to be a little on the bright side, but I have, how am I going to do this? I'm going to move my other, on Thursday, I will make it public eventually. But what you're looking at is the side view of the 40, and I'm going to turn my camera on the laptop around also. It just, the light just bleaches it out. Select Pet's in the house. Hey, Select Pet, how you doing? I've almost got my auto change system done, but I think there's always a place for buckets. That's true. There's buckets are great for soaking your nets in for sterilization. Buckets are great for pouring the excess bag water when you have fish coming in. Buckets have a lot of places in the hobby. So thanks to Home Depot and food services that provide 5-gallon plastic buckets and a 1-gallon pitcher. Awesome. Rob's Aqua's in the house. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If I've missed anybody, please forgive me. Sometimes the chat jumps. So what you're looking at right now is the side view of the 40 breeder. And I did the substrate. And when I air the video, you'll be able to see the material. I used the embroidery material to separate the Eco Complete from the gravel. And Dan, since the live stream, I've added some more gravel in here, and it's still not too deep. It's pushed up on the sides to cover the plastic embroidery material. And I planted the Amazon swords into the Eco Complete. I added a little bit of Eco Complete on top that I had in my bucket. I don't know if you can see on the wall, there are some teeny tiny little plecos. And on the Amazon swords, there is a piece of driftwood in there. Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy. Sergeant Tank is in the house. I got 7-gallon buckets. 7-gallon buckets instead of 5-gallon buckets. Whoa. Welcome. Good to see you, Jeremy. Dan said, nice, Susan, and plants are looking happy. Thank you. Upstairs in the 10-gallon that I'm going to break down is some chain swords, dwarf chain swords, lots of Java moss, and I'm going to be shopping for some stem plants. Nathan says, fancy, 7-gallon buckets. And 7-gallon buckets ain't no joke. I couldn't pick a 7-gallon bucket up. So there is no, I bought grass seed and it came in 7-gallon buckets. So cool. Oh, I can't wait to see how the house is coming, Jeremy. Glassbox Swimmer says, yeah, you're right. Even blue buckets are too dark. Oh, yeah, the orange, the black buckets. I use the orange and the white buckets. I like the white buckets when I need to see what's down in the bucket. Like sometimes I have to put fry in a bucket while I'm transferring them to another aquarium. I wouldn't be able to lift a 7-gallon. See, Sketty Nona, you and me are in the same boat there. And I'm over carrying 5-gallon. Yep. That's it. That's pretty hefty. Okay, I'm going to switch my Okay, guys, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Sound check. Check, check, check. Anyway, laptop won't come back on. Power strip may have kicked off or something. But anywho, uh-oh. Yeah, y'all just now catching up with me. But anyway, here is the picture of the 40 breeder. And I wanted you to see the contour of the substrate. Here's the Eco Complete in the back corner. and the Eco Complete in the back corner. And then in the middle, I've put different size gravel. Okay, Sketty says she can hear me. Nathan says that's a good idea. Let's less stress. And you know, my phone will drain faster. The battery will drain faster. Welcome back, Susan. It's a better camera, but I didn't bring my power cord in here. So don't know why the laptop won't stay on. Here and see you, Susan. Thanks, Select Pet. Cooley. Let's see, Thumper. Rob says, I don't trust the handle on the cat buckets. Yeah, that they're plastic and that's questionable. They have tubs for cats, don't they? Hiss and scratch when you put them in. Too funny. I tried feeding the tanks. There's a piece of um, algae wafer right here, and you can see the teeny tiny little bristle nose fry that I have. These are the albino bristle nose fry. And have some sad news. I lost my breeding female of the blue-eyed bristlenose plecos. So, who is this? Carol Dolan Works. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for coming in and being with us tonight. Let's see. Check, check. We hear you. Thanks. And I'm not through with the plants and the wood. Of course, I'm going to put moss, anubias, java ferns, and I'm going to plant my dwarf sword chains in the Eco Complete. And I've got crypts from Skulls Aquatics that's growing back out. All of the leaves melted. So I've got lots of new growth. They just need stronger roots before I put them in the substrate. And thank you, Raphael, for saying nice, nice. But the female blue-eyed bristlenose pleco passed away after the water change. What happened was the heater got stuck on 80, and it's been 74, 76. Sorry, guys, I can't hold nothing straight. But the male is right here. We've got plenty of babies. We've got 2 or 3 size spawns in here. I lowered the temperature back down to 76. I may knock it back down to 74. I want to take some of these out and put them in the 20 so that, you know, they have some opportunity for growth. I do think that if you leave them bunched together, and Jeremy might be able to confirm this, if you keep them bunched together in a small, this is a 25, that they become, it's like in an ecosystem, food for demand. And so only the strong survive, the weaker dies off. I got some mutt guppies in this tank and a pair of mystery snails that must be 2 males because I never see any eggs. So that being the fact, I do have a female that's laying sterile eggs. So maybe I can put one of these with her, and she will start producing some mystery snails for me. So back to y'all. Got to scroll through chat, see what y'all talking about. Susan, for crypts, if the rhizome is intact, don't worry too much about waiting for the roots. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought about that too. The rhizomes are really in good shape. Um, so I made a video for goat dewormer in the aquarium, liquid rock aquariums. All right. If you all want to submit any hobby related short stories or articles, if you didn't write the article, make sure that it can be republished. I send out email newsletters, but I don't want any copyright problems. So if you get permission to share that article in another newsletter, I'll be glad to receive it. My email is slc-aquatics@gmail.com. I'm on my phone now, so I really don't have any way to type my email. And let me see, banners. Let me see. Okay, here it is. There's my email on the screen. And if you would like to visit any of the articles, go to slc-aquatics.org/blog, and you can read. There's about 40 articles there from the last couple years that have been shared in the newsletters. So here's my rack that I still have. There's a 5-gallon Fluval at the top with plants, wood, substrate, snails. There's no fish in it. Behind me here is the 10-gallon for the albino bristlenose pleco families. I have 2 or 3 drops or spawns in here. I still have a breeding pair, male and female. I'm catching babies and putting them into the 40-gallon breeder when I can, every other day or every week. I don't want to add too much to the bio load at this time. So let me see what comments are. Go away. Um, I don't know. Susan, what color was that mystery snail? They're white. Um, but their shells are not in good shape. They need some calcium. And I have food from Mystery Snail Guardians, but I don't know how to get it to gel up. So I mix it with my Rapashi, and they're due for some. This has 2 sponge filters and a small hang on the back that provides a little aeration for the top. You see this 1 inch of sand. The deep substrate is black right here, but the roots are really cleaning that up. This has very little left right here, but the plants look really poor. And I put some Aquarium Co-op root tabs in there Wednesday when I did a water change. I did a 50% water change here. And then over here is my 10-gallon fiery red shrimp that I got from the Garden of Eden. And they really haven't had any young that I can tell. But now I'm going to come back to you guys and see what's going on. Do you have any regular albino bristlenose ready to go? The albinos, Raphael, let me look. I have 1, 2, I may be able to get 3 or 4 of the 1.5 inch out of there. I may have about 3 or 4 ready to go. And grab a couple of wonder shells for the tank and a pair of magenta snails to go with the ivories. Oh yeah, I've had a couple magenta before, but I mostly had the white ones and the white ones and what did I have? The gold ones. Yeah, I had the gold ones and the white ones. Yeah, liquid rock. That sounds really good. Bristlenose can also eat morning wood by Rapashi. Oh yeah, I feed my plecos morning wood, and the cory cats like the community Rapashi, and the plecos like the morning wood, and the mystery snails, they like all of it. Bristlenose love a couple different Rapashi formulas. Yes, Dina has a nice variety of Rapashi for plecos, and I forget the names of them, but you can visit everythingaquatic.net and look at her food, her Rapashi food list. Aragonite, different from crushed coral. It is, but I do have a little bit of aragonite in the filter, in the hang on the back. So I actually still drop a Tums in there every once in a while. Same as far as I know. If not, it does the exact same thing. Yeah, the calcium and magnesium that's in the aragonite, they pretty much, like Bunny says, they do the same thing. I loved my mystery snails when I had them. Caught myself looking at them for 20 minutes before I saw the fish. And if you want to see something cute, I have a short video on my channel in my playlist, and I don't know, it might be snails and things playlist or something. And anyway, it was a cute little courting video of 2 mystery snails meeting and then turning and walking beside each other, or crawling beside each other. They graze on the wonder shells, or something. Yes, they wonder shells work for snails and shrimp. The snowflake shrimp food is compressed soybean hulls, and it's supposed to grow biofilm fast. Okay. And I'm going up. Chris, mine, love the API bottom feeder pellets. Yes, I like also the shrimp sticks and the, oh boy. My plecos love the algae wafers. You need a big half rotten log for the bristlenose fry, and they love snowflake shrimp food. Snowflake shrimp food. Okay. I've had that before too. But um, there's a piece of wood in every tank that has plecos. This one has 2 pieces. The family 10-gallon aquarium here has 1 big piece of driftwood with an anubias on it, and that little pot has Amazon sword in it. This tank down here, I'm just soaking Mopani driftwood, 2 big pieces, and getting some tannins out of it. And I'm going to bottle the tannin water into gallon jugs. And if anybody wants to buy any, I'll make it available locally. Um, I'm still going up chat. Don't know if there's anything else that I've missed. If I've missed your question or comment, please repeat it. Yeah, our water used to be what they call neutral, around 7.0, and now our water runs around 6.5. Ivory shells and whitefoot are both recessive traits, and magenta is also recessive. Gold shells and black feet are dominant and will eventually dominate all the genetics. Yeah, same thing in guppies. The gray body, anything with gray and black in it ends up dominating. Um, and I've had blonde guppies and gray body, and the black and the gray ends up dominating, along with red colors. Anything else? Um, Raphael at Animal Instincts 205 says, I'm going to do an all albino tank in a few days. The fish I was gifted by Saints Dust Aquariums, which is an albino Oscar, is going to be the centerpiece for the tank. That sounds nice. Bunny thanks. Oh, it just jumped. I have the opposite problem. pH is much higher now that we are in an extreme drought. Yeah, I can understand that too, Dina. You're there on the shoreline, or where you can have a lot of lime in your water tables, and when your water table gets low, you know, that's probably gets flushed into the water system. And then we're kind of wet right now, and had a wet summer. Um, Nathan, I have cichlid sand mixed with aragonite, and my phone is in the high, your pH is in the high sixes, unless the co-op test strips are giving me a false reading for the past 2 months. I have the same problem going on, because I have a 10-gallon tank upstairs that has nothing but crushed coral substrate. It's a little over an inch, um, and it has two big batches of Java moss. It has an Anubias, I do believe, in there, and some small narrow leaf um, Java fern plants, and a bunch of those crypts. And my pH is still below 7. It's 6.5, 6.6. I got the same thing going on, Dan. It doesn't make any sense. Volcanic soils. Got you, Dina. Sketty says, I was asking the other night if anyone had an affiliate code for Crayfish Empire, and I need to order. Foxy 15, anyone else have a code? No, I do not. I know. I don't know. According to the test I do, I don't trust them though. Hi, Jeff Kane. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you with us. I had to go to my phone. My computer wouldn't start back up. I still don't know why. My power cord could be loose or something. And we got 15 more minutes. And I don't have, wow, it keeps jumping. Thank you for sharing. Skull Aquatics shared Everything Aquatics website. Thank you. And MSG probably has a discount code. Yes. All right. My laptop came back up. I'm going to see if I can power it back up. I won't have all my bells and whistles, but if I can get connected again, I will. If it's a minimal amount of KH, I'd agree. Now, the 10-gallon upstairs that I have all crushed coral, it has 40 to 80 ppm KH. And then this tank, I was very pleased on my live stream. It showed 40K. Excuse me. I removed everything and only but the white rock Florida is known for and pH is getting better. The substrate is not even a year old. Isn't that something, Nathan? Yeah, you just never know. And I probably will have to come off my phone if I get logged back in online because of the echo. But for the new people, I'm going to show you. This is my 10-gallon shrimp tank. This is my 25-gallon blue-eyed bristlenose pleco aquarium with some mutt guppies. I have a nice dwarf lily that has 4 or 5 runners, and the leaves are floating on the surface, and it's a 21-inch aquarium in height. Deep substrate, gravel with play sand, or not play sand, pool filter sand. And most of the plants are Amazon swords that are holy right now, but I'm working on getting some ferts and some root. I have some root tabs around them now. I lost my female breeder, but the male is right there. And then here's my 5-gallon up here. Has no fish in it, but it has a mystery snail, a gold mystery snail, driftwood, anubias, water wisteria. And here's my 10-gallon albino bristlenose pleco aquarium. That's the whole family, mom and dad, and about 3 different spawns over there. This one is just soaking driftwood in it. I had the Corridora in here while I was working on the 40 breeder, and I moved them out. Here's my 40 breeder. I got to look and see what y'all see. This is my 40 breeder. It's a different substrate than I've ever had. The Eco Completes are higher. There's a small gravel bed right here. I've got about 10 baby albino plecos in there and 3 pepper corridora. I'm building it slowly. So let me see what the comments are. Let me read what Dan says. If it's a minimal amount of KH, I'd agree liquid rock aquatics, but not with aragonite and cichlid substrate. That's a huge supply of KH. Nathan says, I removed everything. Okay, I read that one earlier. Bunny Viper says, Nathan, at Empire One or at Empire, Crayfish Empire, I think the code is Foxy15 for 15% off. And Dan, it depends on the bioload. The aragonite can only react so fast. Water circulation plays a role as well. I agree with that. There's a lot of things that go into it. It would take enormous amounts of waste to create that much organic acid. That's what happened in my 55 when I lost my Bosemani rainbows. Let me see if I can get my yeah, it's trying to restore me. Let me put this on live chat. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. I'm back. It's good for anyone needing to raise the pH and keep it stable. In the 55 I got from you, is that all sand substrate or is there Eco-Complete also? It's all sand, but it's two different kinds of sand. I do believe the very bottom 2 inches is Carib black sand, Carib Sea black sand, and I think the top 1.5 or 2 inches is the black sandblasting sand. But if you've mixed it all up, it's just all mixed together. But it's all black sand. Okay, the code was incorrect for that store. I misspoke. Okay, Bunny Viper. Nathan says to Dan, I don't take it as you was saying I was wrong. No worries. I'll have to look into that rock. Yeah, that white rock that you get there in Florida. Aragonite is good for anyone needing to raise the pH and keep it stable. So I'm going to wash what I have and add it to this tank as well, just to keep it stable. And all is good, Nathan. Nathan says, would live plants play a role in any misreadings or low readings? I was doing live plants in my cichlid tank along with my 220s. Yes, live plants do play a role because they melt and they decay, with growth and age. And that adds organic acids into the aquarium. And that's what happened to me in my 55. I had a lot of die-off of plants, and I had deep substrate, so I wasn't doing gravel vacuuming. I was allowing the roots of the plants to take care of the aerobic and anaerobic bacteria that's in the substrate, but it wasn't working fast enough. The nourishment with the plants dying off, there wasn't enough nutrients in the substrate. The substrate was too dense, wasn't allowing oxygen into it. There was a lot of problems that a lot of people don't realize. If your substrate, your deep substrate, is too compact to allow root structures from good, strong root feeding plants, and you've got to release some of that pressure sometimes. Father Fish says add another inch of sand, but eventually You're going to have to take out some of the old substrate and put in new with more nutrients in it. Once I was reading okay for ammonia, but then I used the master test kit and it said ammonia was super bad. So I did a water change and tested the next day with the master kit and it was all good. Okay, great. Nathan's, yes, live plants make a difference depending on whether they're emitting CO2 in the dark or O2 under light. And yeah, live plants go through photosynthesis when the lights are on, and when the lights are off, they're putting off CO2. But Susan, where'd you get your fish tube sign? My fish tube sign was given to me by Rack. His channel name is River Life and something birds now, and now he's doing art. He went to a aquatic experience and collected some things and gave them to me. So it was a gift. But thank you for noticing it. Okay, I asked because I'm going to break it down and rescape it. Okay. Live plants consume KH, so can lower or deplete it. Thank you, Dina. Didn't know that either. Jeff Kane says, I like that also, Bunny. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Bunny. Rob's Aqua says, we're just a bunch of mad scientists. Yes, we are. And I'm going to switch my camera again so y'all can see me. And I know y'all like looking at the tank more than me, so I'm back. Nathan says, to everything aquatic, I did not know that about the KH thing. That could be why my snail shells are not the best. Yeah, with deep substrate and heavily planted aquariums, you know, there's a lot of chemistry that's going on that we need to educate ourselves about. And thank you for people like Dina and Dan and others, Liquid Rock and Nathan and all of y'all that are putting in to the information tonight. I really do appreciate it. Anybody who wants to review this later will get a boatload of information. Rob says, I'm no chemist. I don't play with perimeters. And we shouldn't. We have to observe our perimeters and work with the perimeters that we have. It's better to work with what you have than to try to recreate. Rack cross art. Yes. Thank you, Bunny. That's it. But he was River Life way back when he gave that to me. Let's see. Sketty Nona KH booster product out there that uses chelated potassium to increase the KH, something to look into. Yeah, when you're adding chemicals to buffer, it's better to do things naturally because with age and time, food, waste, bioload, water changes, all of it changes everything. Dan says, a reminder that yes, plants affect the pH depending on the day and the night light cycle. Good luck measuring it in a hard water tank though. In a soft water, lower pH tank, you may notice from 6.8 to 6.6. Liquid Rock Aquatics says, Red Laser, KH is calcium carbonate, not potassium. That's true. Potassium comes in our food that we feed, and our plants need potassium and magnesium, phosphate, and different elements like that. Just when you think you understand aquariums, bam, they kick you in the butt. So true. KH is also carbonate. All right, carbonate, German spelling, hardness. GH is general hardness, which is carbonate, isn't it? And KH is calcium and carbonate. Okay. Things other than carbonates can raise pH too, but that's the general rule. Rack Cross Studio channel. Thank you, Skull Aquatics. Nathan Hovey. My KH reading is off the chart, meaning on the little color chart, it doesn't have my color. It's more purple than the purple on the bottle the strips are kept in. Now that would be your GH. KH goes into the greens. Purple is the GH. GH is general hardness, and that has to do with carbon, carbon, general hardness. Yeah, blank. GH is calcium and magnesium. Thank you, Dina. I knew it. It just went away. You know how that goes. Liquid Rock says GH is calcium and magnesium. Thank you, guys. Dan Slee says calcium carbonate, bicarbonate, such as baking soda, right? Yes. Skull says, if I had those crazy waters, I would use reverse osmosis water and remineralize. Sketty says, my GH is good, my pH is good. It's the KH that's off. And that's where you want to add crushed coral or aragonite to your substrate or to your filter, whatever filtration. If you're using sponge filters, you can put a media bag with it in the tank, cover it up with a plant, or you can put it in your hang on the back cabinet. You can put it in a FX4 or FX6, whatever canister filter. Nathan says, couldn't remember. LOL. Oops. Okay. I just looked as well. And yes, my GH is crazy. My KH is low, between 0 and 40 via the test strips. Yeah, on the test strips, 40 is going to be a safe buffer, but it's not going to buffer everything if something crashes in the aquarium. It will go to 0 fast. But 40 is better than 0. I think I'll put some in the hang on the back. Good go. Mark, you're doing okay, buddy. All right. When I had super soft, low pH water, I had to add both baking soda and Epsom salts to stabilize the pH. Thank you, Dina. I've done that before too. But I don't know what happened with my rainbows. And, the KH was 0. The general hardness was, what was the general hardness? Yeah, the general hardness was usually around 150 in the purple range. My nitrates were about 40 to 80. But my pH was like 6.0 and below. Hey, Stephen P. 2003. Aquatics. How we doing? Good evening, everyone. Dan, it is, but it is extremely potent. Yes, I want to say thanks to Stephen, who actually is on the FishFam Christmas committee. I'm downloading my video again. My laptop powered up. Here we go. and I love it. That is such a precious little video. Thank you guys so much. I will be, Susan for SLC Aquatics is participating in the FishFam Christmas this year, and it does start December the 18th and goes through January the 1st. Those are channels. We are channels that will have Santa Claus showing up at secret times, and he will be giving away gifts during the live stream. And anybody wants to participate, show up, and also look at the FishFam.links and look at the spreadsheet of all of the channels that will be participating and the gifts that will be given away. And it is to help everybody build their YouTube channel, and it is a great way for us to reward the community with some wonderful gifts. And again, thank you, Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics and the FishFam Christmas Committee that is really doing a great job. Thank you. I'm getting ready to sign off. It's after 7 p.m. I want to thank everyone for being with us tonight. You can continue to chat for a little bit in the chat after I sign off. And again, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFamMom. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will probably go back and title this stream KHGHPH in your aquarium. Thanks for all of the advice, all of the information, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Check everybody out. Show love for love, and we'll see you next time. Love you.